as we move forward on other topics, and this is something that that pretty much has to be spoken about, honestly.
Necessary.
Very necessary. You know, death is a part of life. Death is a part of us all. And one of the things that I want to do as we're on this conversation, and we are talking about it, is that, you know, for the past year and a half, I personally have lost a lot of people who I consider family, people who I consider, you know, within my tribe. And this particular person that did pass away at April 8th, 2021, this really kind of definitely really struck a whole entire nerve and chord with me. And when you lose a person that is not only a part of your tribe, but that is a part of your pretty much your extended family, your OG, your mentor. One of the reasons why you've actually, you know, continued into the fields that you are actually doing, you know, you really have to be able to like really honor him. And people are, you know, I get it. People are asking, you know, like, hey, it's we're in June, like, why are we talking about this now? As a black man, as a person who has dealt with manic depression, who has been clinically depressed, anxiety, all that stuff, all about, you know, we grieve and we process, you know, very differently when it comes to different people. I grieve probably as, you know, different than what you do. I probably, you know, grieve, you know, different to what Dimitri, you know, grieves. And I really want to just take this time and really just honor him. Because this guy, I'm sorry, let me say his name. Shamir Boulevard, Mr. Shadow Group. He passed away in April 8th, 2021, at a gym that will not be said, because that's a whole other conversation, which I'm not going to get into on that. Trey, I mean, Dimitri, do you know Shamir? Did you know Shadow Group?
I've met him twice.
Yeah. What were your first thoughts when you first met him?
I mean, he could shake the room for sure. Like, he was very impactful any place he was. And we had a brief conversation, and from that I understood what type of person he was. And I could see why he was your mentor, you know what I'm saying? He was definitely a leader. Rest in peace to Shamir, man.
Yeah. Trey?
Yeah, I met Shamir a few times, and he was unusual in every way possible. Like, he was a black man. He was out here doing his thing, had a security company. And, you know, there's a lot of us out here with security companies, but his had a really big footprint. And, you know, as I met him and I watched him from a distance just doing what he was doing, you know, shout out to everything that you're doing, bro. I see you working, see you growing. Like, he's getting tagged everywhere, posted everywhere. And he had a whole organization behind him. And it was just really cool watching him grow and succeed in the ways that he did. But the thing about it is, like, you don't really realize how big an impact somebody has until they're not there anymore.
Yeah.
And you see how many people were affected by his loss. And for those of y'all who don't know, like, the security realm and the nightlife realm, there's a very, very heavy overlap there. Like, we're all intertwined. And there's 0 degrees of separation between us. So when we lost a king like him, it really made everybody stop and pause and just reflect, because you know, we can go at any time, and everybody thought that, you know, he was going to be here forever, because
bro, that's
he was on the right path. He was doing all the right things.
Yeah, has a family too, 4 kids, new baby boy.
Like,
go ahead.
The one thing that I will say that, you know, I don't know if relieved is the right word, but I was expecting like the double shock of him actually going down in the line of duty. You know, I was expecting that. When I heard that he passed, it was going to be because something happened at some, you know, shady spot where he shouldn't have been, and then, you know, another one bites the dust. Like, I thought that's how it was going to go, but it wasn't even that.
Yeah,
he was at the gym.
Yeah,
just engaging in self-care, trying to be the best version of himself that he could possibly be, for himself, for his clients, for his company, for his family, for his community. And that was the path that he was on when he went down.
I think I think that's exactly what like really like for me to be like very transparent right now. Like, I think that's like the reason why like that shit like really fucking bothers me. Like, I think if my bad. Sorry. So, if he was, in the line of duty and with his clients, and if he would have got like literally like shot like 2 or 3 times or whatever, and if I would have heard him like pass away on that, obviously it would be like very, very tragic and it would have been very, very horrific. But I think I would be able to like really, really cope with it a lot better. But for the simple fact that I found out how he passed away, and
take your time, bro.
And the crazy thing is that I was actually supposed to be like, so when he went to my gym, and the way he passed, I believe he passed like 11:04 a.m. And I actually had a client at Brickell City Center. I was like, for my branding agency, and I usually go to the gym at that time. And I found out like through like the social medias around like 3 p.m. And then when I found out that the time that he died was actually the time that I was supposed to actually be there, like that like fucking like killed me. And there is, man, fuck it. Like I don't know. Like, for me,
let it out, man.
Bro, the way that he passed, bro, is not fucking fair. It's not fair. Fine, fuck it, I'll say it. Fuck the mics. That's what I'll say. It's not fair. Honestly, it really, really isn't fair. Because how? Like, and I understand that, when we're like, we're not supposed to like, question God, and we're not supposed to question, like the Lord above and all that shit, but fuck that. Like, really, like, honestly, like, really, really, and I'm sorry for having this type of moment right now, because this is not, I'm not trying to, like, have, like, a fucking moment to, like, for clout and shit like that. This is not it, bro. This is not it. Like, this is literally, like, the type of emotions that a lot of people, especially men, that bottle this shit in, man, when they have certain transgressions like this. And I know I'm rambling right now, but it just sucks, bro. It just really, really sucks. Like, I don't know where to go. Like, this has been a very, very long time, bro, that I've actually dealt with a death that I really do not have any answers. Like, I really don't have any answers. And you know what? Everybody says that, hey, listen, when something happens to them, when they die, like, oh yeah, I'm okay, and I'm gonna be all right. You know what? Fine, fuck it. To be very honest, I'm not okay. I'm not fucking okay. I'm not okay with fucking Shamir's death. I'm not okay with the way he passed. He is a person that like I resonated with the security field. Like any single time when I actually needed him to be there and call him, he was probably maybe one of the busiest people, probably even busier than me. But every single time when I call him, he would be there. He would be there. He would coach me up. All the other entities I had too, as far as like the media company and everything. Like he was like so supportive, and that is like the magic of him that was just completely unbelievable. And I don't know, like I don't know why this has affected me. Well, you know what? I do know why this has definitely affected me. I'm sorry, guys.
It's all good, bro.
Got nothing to be sorry for.
It's amazing. Go ahead, Dimitri.
I mean, in life, man, people come into your life for a reason, you know, and it's the impact that they have on you that will basically be their legacy. You know what I mean? I mean, he will live through you and what you do moving forward. You got to use that energy and always do it in memory of. You feel me? Respectfully.
I think one of the greatest things about him that he definitely paved the way for like everybody. Like, even though like he probably had like every single client that you could possibly imagine, that wasn't really like his motive and his MO. His MO was literally uplifting and bringing other like people in his realm and other people's realms too up and elevated too. That was like one of the greatest things.
I mean, that's the definition of an alpha, right?
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to make things better for the people around you, and they follow you not because they're forced. They follow you because they trust you. And they know that you're not going to lead them in the wrong direction. And that's who he was. And that's who we all aspire to be. And when you lose someone like that, it's almost like you're losing a piece of yourself, because you see yourself walking that same path. Like you see that as like a certain expression of your future self. And now that path just feels like it's closed off to you. And I think I can relate to what you're feeling in that sense, even though I wasn't as close with him as you were.
Yeah. And I think I don't know, man. I just want, and I think also too, what really kind of bothers me too is that like the family that has been left, you know what I'm saying? Like the new baby boy, his new marriage. I can only like imagine, what she's not just went through, but she's going through, because hello, like he's still not here. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was a very, very long time ago. And I couldn't really go to the funeral because I don't really, do funerals. But I just want to let everybody know how great, how fond, how prophetic, how amazing like this man was, and how you said, how you really put a lasting impression to somebody really tells you the type of character the man is. And that is something that I definitely want like to highlight when it comes to Shamir. So yeah.
We definitely relate, brother. I have this friend, his name was Chris. Anybody knows Chris. If you know me, you know Chris. You know Corey. We was a group of friends since college days, and Chris passed away from cancer.
Sorry to hear that.
About 2 months ago as well. So, loss has been very heavy on this team right here. The really cool Gents. We know what it is to lose somebody. But I do want to say that you never really lost somebody. You got to experience their life. You know what I'm saying? And as I always remind people, that time is all we have. And if you get blessed to be in someone's life and spend that time with them, you truly are blessed, because we all are beings of light. Some people radiate brighter than others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you get to experience the rays of their glory while they're here, that's the blessing of life that we have. It's the gift of life, because life is love. and the time that we spend with each other, you know, that creates the memories that is life. So shouts out to Shamir, shouts out to Chris. You know, you guys are sleeping in the rays of the sun. Continue to shine.
For well said, Dimitri. For everybody out there that has lost someone, you know, near and dear to your heart, and is going through it, you know, we as people, we as Black people, we tend to really hold things in, and when we hold things in, we really think that that is a level of strength, that is a level of perseverance, but I want people to understand and really feel that when you do need to have the time for yourself to grieve, to mourn, to put things in perspective, to really process, you know, the tragedy that happened to you, right, and to your loved ones. I'm begging you, please allow yourself that. Because the people that you've lost, I guarantee you, they would not want you to be able to go through life without actually going through that. If that makes sense, please just find the time within yourself. And I don't give a fuck what people think about me when it comes to this, whatever. Like, I know people are going to think about, oh, man, he just crying, whatever, because it's fucking clout, this and that. Listen, at the end of the day, who I am as a person, and this is the one thing that fucking Shamir loves about me, is that I am a vessel for people. And the things that I do, I want to be able to be the example.
But you know what? The people that are saying those things and thinking those things when they see your reflections, those are exactly the people that we're talking to right now.
Exactly. Because they're the ones who are afraid to express themselves and show that it's
I have
okay
no
to grieve.
problem, bro. I got no. Listen, all y'all know, Dimitri. I know you don't know me that well, but everybody knows I have no problem to really show my feelings and to show how I am. Jordan, am I right? Am I right? So, if that can actually help somebody and really get them to get through their process, then it's fucking worth it. And this podcast is worth it. The network is worth it. This is all about, because at the end of the day, we have to uplift people.
Definitely.
Well said, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, Shamir, man. Shout out group. I love you. All right, give me 10. Oh. Do I hit stop on this? No.